The Gospel of Matthew chapter 8 verse 1 to 34. Jesus heals a man. When Jesus came from the hill, large crowd followed him. Then a man suffering from a dried skin disease came to him, kneeled down before him and said, "Sir, if you want to, you can make me clean." Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him. "I do want to," he answered. "Be clean." At once the man was healed of his disease. Then Jesus said to him, "Listen, don't tell anyone, but go straight to the priest and let him examine you. Then, in order to prove to everyone that you are cured, offer the sacrifice that Moses ordered." Jesus heals a Roman officer's servant. When Jesus entered Capernaum, a Roman officer met him and begged for help. "Sir, my servant is sick in bed at home, unable to move and suffering terribly. I will go and make him well." Jesus said. "Oh no, sir," answered the officer. "I do not deserve to have you come into my house. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man under the authority of superior officer, and I have soldier under me. I order this one, go, and he goes, and I order that one, come, and he comes, and I order my slave, do this, and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was surprised and said to the people following him, "I tell you, I have never found anyone in Israel with faith like this. I assure you that many will come from the east and the west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at the feast in the kingdom of heaven. But those who should be in the kingdom of will be thrown out into the darkness, where there will cry and grind their teeth." Then Jesus said to the officer, "Go home, and what you believe will be done for you." And the officer's servant was healed that very moment. Jesus heals many people. Jesus went to Peter's home, and there he saw Peter's mother-in-law sick in bed with a fever. He touched her hand, the fever left her, and she got up and began to wait on him. When evening came, people brought to Jesus many who had demons in them. Jesus drove out the evil spirits with a word and healed all who were sick. He did this to make what the prophet Isaiah had said come true. He himself took our sickness and carried away our disease. The would-be follower of Jesus. When Jesus noticed the crowd around him, he ordered his disciple to go to the other side of the lake. A teacher of the law came to him. "Teacher," he said, "I am ready to go with you wherever you go." Jesus answered him, "Foxes have holes and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lie down and rest." Another man who was a disciple said, "Sir, first let me go back and bury my father." "Follow me," Jesus answered, "and let the dead bury their own dead." Jesus calms a storm. Jesus got into a boat and his disciple went with him. Suddenly, a fierce storm hit the lake and the boat was in danger of sinking. But Jesus was asleep. The disciple went to him and woke him up. Save us, Lord, they said. We are about to die. Why are you so frightened? Jesus answered, how little faith you have. Then he got up and ordered the winds and the waves to stop, and there was a great calm. Everyone was amazed. What kind of man is this? They said. Even the winds and the waves obey him. Jesus heals two men with demons. When Jesus came to the territory of Gadara on the other side of the lake, he was met by two men who came out of the burial caves there. These men had demons in them and were so fierce that no one dared travel on that road. At once they screamed, what do you want with us? You Son of God, have you come to punish us before the right time? Not far away there was a large herd of pigs feeding. So the demon begged Jesus, if you are going to drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs. Go, Jesus told them. So they left and went off into the pigs. The whole herd rushed down the side of the cliff into the lake and was drowned. The man who had been taking care of the pigs ran away and went into the town, where they told the whole story and what had happened to the man with the demon. So everyone from the town went out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they begged him to leave their territory. Amen.